Welcome back to Two Online. I'm Raina.
I'm Alyssa.
I'm Alana.
I'm Veronica.
And I'm Maddie.
And today we're going to be reading some Reddit stories, like we do every Sunday. This one is called, Am I the Asshole for Catching My Sister's Wedding Bouquet and Giving It to My Girlfriend? I, 26 male, recently attended my sister's 31 female wedding. Everything was going well until the bouquet toss, which unexpectedly caused a lot of tension. For context, I have been with my girlfriend, 23 female, for a little over 3 years. We are serious, live together, and my family knows her well. When it came time for the bouquet toss, my sister wanted to do the traditional version, where the unmarried women gathered. I was standing off to the side with my girlfriend and was not really paying attention. When my sister threw the bouquet, it went off course and came directly toward me. Out of instinct, I reached up and caught it, one-handed like Odell Beckham.
What the? Whoa. Who is Odell Beckham?
A football player. I did not move toward the crowd or try to make a show of it. It just happened. After
Damn.
Hate that. It just happened. After a brief pause, I turned and handed the flowers to my girlfriend. When I did, people around us started cheering and clapping. My girlfriend looked surprised and emotional, and the moment felt positive to everyone around us. My sister did not see it that way. Later during the reception, she pulled me aside and started yelling at me, said I ruined an important moment, took attention away from her, and disrespected her at her wedding. I was especially angry because she said it looked like I had basically proposed to my girlfriend at her wedding and that it was completely inappropriate to do something like that during her reception. She also said it was inappropriate for a man to catch the bouquet at all and that I should have dropped it or handed it back to her. I tried to explain that the catch was accidental and that I had no intention of proposing or making a statement. I told her it was just a spontaneous moment that only made her more upset. She said I embarrassed her and spent the rest of the night avoiding me. Since then, a few family members have said that I should apologize just to keep the peace. From my perspective, it was an unplanned moment that people reacted positively to, and it was never meant to resemble a proposal in any way. So am I the asshole for catching the bouquet and giving it to my girlfriend?
No. I don't think so.
No.
Yes.
You think so?
Because
I'm like,
he sounds like he has main character syndrome. Everyone stood up and clapped for us.
yeah,
Well,
and like the Odell Beckham, like,
Yeah.
but also like,
I don't know why
I'm a
she's-
little conflicted because, like, at the wedding, the bride, it doesn't matter what anyone else wants. If the bride says it's not okay, it's not okay.
But that type of section of the wedding is meant to be focused on whoever just caught that. Like, she's throwing it and passing it to someone, so, because, like, traditionally it's like whoever catches it is supposed to get married next, blah, 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 blah. That's where you're supposed to focus on the person that just caught it. It was thrown in a completely different direction where nobody else could catch it except him. He was just standing near his girlfriend, so he caught it and, like, handed it to her because that's his girlfriend, like, you know, gave her flowers or whatever, but she said taking the attention off of her when...
The top comment says that. It says, you ruined her moment. That moment is actually about the person who catches the bouquet.
Exactly. So that I don't understand. That's why I think he's not the asshole, because she's the asshole in, I don't know, that part of the situation, because, I don't know, it's not supposed to be about her. The entire rest of the wedding is definitely about her, but that one 30-second clip of the wedding is about the other person.
Stinky eggs.
I just think like she's being just a tiny bit dramatic, but like, I don't know. The bride was so hyped when I caught it, and I was only like 17, so like she might have want one of her friends to catch it, because I barely knew her. So, but you know, I don't know.
I feel like if his girlfriend would have caught it, it would have been a different story. But because he caught it, I know he was like Spider-Man up in this bitch, like, superpowers, whatever, but I feel like she might have thought her brother was trying to upstage her a little bit, and, I mean, he seems like he thinks like he is, like, the main character, so.
Yeah. All the comments are saying he's not the asshole. So that is an unpopular opinion. But I get it, yeah. It does say, like, he edited and said English isn't his first language, so he used, like, Grammarly or whatever, AI.
It could be, like...
to help him.
It could have been a wedding that was, like, a different culture or something. And I personally don't know anything about anybody else's cultural wedding, so he could have been the asshole in that situation if it's a cultural thing. I don't know.
Especially if, like, there's an issue with, like, again, the culture where a man shouldn't take the flower. And I could
Never
see
heard
that.
of that though.
I mean, yeah,
I
but
don't know if,
what
like-
cultures do you know? Right?
I
We
don't
don't
know
know all the cultures. Like, there could be there could be cultures out there that we're not sure know shit. I don't know. Because they didn't specify, right, where they're
Yeah,
from.
he just
No,
said
he didn't.
it's
Yeah.
not his first language. So
Yeah.
he could have 100% been the asshole in this situation. I just don't know because of the
Yeah.
culture. But if we were talking about
Like
English,
American.
or American wedding and culture, he seems like not the asshole to me.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't really know, but I feel like a lot of other cultures don't, like, do the bouquet.
Yeah,
toss,
honestly.
so I don't know.
I don't think that they really do
Yeah, I feel
either.
like that's
Yeah.
probably more American, but, like,
Yeah.
other places probably do something similar.
It doesn't, like, I think it said, like, they didn't have, like, a very traditional wedding, but she just wanted that traditional part.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
His first language is Simlish.
Oh,
Woohoo!
are we done talking about that one? That one was
Yeah.
short. Am I overreacting? Boyfriend ruined my cup. Thinking about leaving.
Cup.
Cup.
Okay.
Like
Maybe it's a
drinking cup, cookie cup.
Spell I cup.
Maybe it's sentimental.
We're gonna find out, y'all.
I was just confused on what type of cup. I don't know.
Probably a drinking cup. You'll find out.
Not a period cup.
Okay. I really don't know if I'm being unreasonable or if I'm valid in this. I, 26 female, and my boyfriend, 24 male, have been living together for over a year now. And while he's mostly sweet, there are a few mannerisms I've had some issues with. I'm sure he's had some issues with mine. We're both from the South originally, so we have some strong personalities that sometimes clash. Together, we have worked on those things. One of those things being that he doesn't always pay attention to my important things and what he's doing with them / be careful with them. I have a $2,000 PC, and he is aware that when he messes with the light switch in our room, it short circuits everything in here, and he's almost ruined my PC twice with this thoughtlessness.
Messes with it, like, over and over, flicks it.
I don't know. Now, there's this cup that I have. I've had it for 9 years. It's made 12 different moves with me. I have protected and cared for this cup. It is a beautiful hand-painted cup that my grandmother had made for me to match my first tattoo after I got it done. An underwater scene. And it was truly breathtaking. This morning, I found it in the dishwasher, ruined.
Oh my god.
I know. Tisk tisk.
Throw him away.
Mind you, over the entire course of our relationship, I have reminded him repeatedly that when he's going to do the dishes, please remember that this cup is hand wash only. I've said it to him so many times. The last time I did, he actually snapped at me a little. Said he knows and I don't have to remind him all the time. so I stopped mentioning it. And then boom, this morning happens. I am heartbroken over this cup. It meant the world to me. I've been crying all morning. I asked him to go to a friend's house because I'm so angry with him. This isn't the first time he's just been thoughtless with my things, but it's the first time he actually ruined something so special and important to me. He's making jokes. He's giving me emotionless and monotone I'm sorries. I had to ask him 3 times to leave, and I think it's because usually when we argue it isn't this serious and he waits for me to just be okay with him again, or waits for me to calm down and accept his apology. It's been 4 hours. I've not calmed down. I want him out of my house and to not come back tonight. I'm honestly considering ending the relationship because of the constant disrespect / uncaring towards my things when I'm nothing but cautious and careful with his guitars and shit all over the place. Am I overreacting?
No, girl.
No.
The top comment is, no matter what you decide to do, get an electrician to fix the wiring.
If he was so careless with his guitars as he is with her stuff, how much do you want to bet he would have a whole mental breakdown? Like, she would not hear the end of it.
Yeah.
I mean, she said over and over and over again, hand wash only, hand wash only. And the last time she told him, he snapped. So she didn't say anything, and he fucked her shit up.
Yeah.
I would say, like, that was more like our last straw, too. Like, the cup, I don't think it was necessarily the cup that would, like, cause the breakup, but mainly, like, the last straw, especially because how valuable it was. Like, if someone were to have done that and you're in a relationship with them, you most likely would be very upset, but you wouldn't break up with them necessarily, I think. But that connection to the cup and then this happening repeatedly all the time is definitely like a build-up.
She said it was like constant disrespect over time, so it was definitely like that was her last straw because it was something super special to her.
Yeah.
I just think that, like, if he's so careless with this, and, like, this is important to her, but it's also just a cup, like, how can you trust that your partner is gonna not be careless with, like, your child or something? Like, something more serious than just a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to
And
be
PCs
able to
are
trust.
expensive. That's not her PC.
You would know.
$2,000? Are you kidding me?
No.
Wiring is expensive.
I just think he doesn't like her. Honestly, he doesn't care about her. He does not like her. If he did, he would, like, care. Like, he would value her stuff.
Yeah,
Which
he
means
needs
he
to,
would
like, grow up.
value her. And he doesn't.
I think he's acting like a child.
Mm-hmm.
He is 2 years younger than her, but I know that, like,
I
that's
think
too much.
Sorry.
I
Yeah,
think
she's
3.
26 and
Oh, wait.
she's 24.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I thought he was 23. I think that's the last story. Or 23.
How long have
But
they been
yeah,
together?
It doesn't say how long they've been together, but it says they've been living together for over a year.
I think it said 3 years, right?
No, that was the last one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what?
My boyfriend, male 30, laughed at my 25 female marriage deadline. Repost because my last one was taken down. Ooh. My boyfriend, male 30, laughed at my 25 female marriage deadline. We've been together for 3 years. He still gets uncomfortable and fidgety when I bring up commitment. He said it is scary. Sometimes he gets angry at me for bringing it up and almost always walks away. One of his conditions for marriage was to live together first. That's a valid one. I am opposed to this. Religion / family expectations.
That's
But
understandable.
But eventually gave in. Telling my family about our move decision was and still is awkward. But he said if we're still strong after 2 to 3 months, he'd be looking at things seriously.
It's already been 3 years.
Well, did they move in right from the beginning, or they just
No.
recently?
They've been together 3 years. She didn't want to move in, and then she gave in
Yeah, but when did she give in? Did it
recently.
say?
Recent.
Okay.
So the next line.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
3 months has passed. No changes. I told him a couple times that I would need to know before the end of our lease. but felt like my words weren't being digested. I texted him my timeline explicitly. I'm giving a little AI here. I don't know. At this point, he got incredibly upset that I was caging him. Even though I made this might be AI, huh? Even though I made my courtship rules very well laid out at the beginning of our
I don't think
relationship.
it's AI. It said it was religion.
And I've heard other religions or like refer to it as like a courtship.
Family value. Like,
We just might not be used to the terminology.
I've heard that terminology before in like religious.
Well, not just that, but
It's like,
like
Shakespeare.
like the extra added like flavor words, you know.
I feel like our first one was like that.
I
Yeah.
remember watching the video and being like, "Damn." Even though I made my courtship rules very well laid out at the beginning of our relationship, he said he'd wait past my deadline out of spite.
ooh.
I'd given him 9 months warning, and he still accused me of leaving him.
Wait, what?
What's going on? He said if I was going to think that way, I should leave the room and start packing/selling my things off now. What's going on?
Selling. I'm not selling my shit. What?
I don't understand.
I am telling this because I love him and don't want to lose him, but meanwhile feel like I'm losing myself. Everything I do is either wife material or not wife material, as if he's always measuring me up. It's exhausting aiming to be a better version of myself, giving wife benefits, but having no deeper discussions than we had 3 years ago. I know that I'm still young, but there's like, he's 30. It's not that young.
She's still young.
She's 25. It's not that young.
Her frontal lobe developed.
She's young.
Yeah, real.
She's young.
I know that I'm still young, attractive, and doing well in my career.
Oh my god.
The
This is
bragger again.
again.
Remember? Oh, let me stop.
The one on the dress.
And
Again.
I want to get settled down with a family by a comfortable, not time-sensitive age. He says that I'm being unreasonable. He says he already wants me, but needs to be 99% sure of me before pulling out a ring. I feel silly for being the one chasing. I've been questioning my own value a lot. I'm trying to be perfect because if I show any attitude, it sets us 2 steps back again. Conversations, ultimatums, none of it is working. I don't know what to do. What would you do if you love someone like this?
Leave
Leave.
them.
Well,
They're
that's
not worth
horrible.
it.
He does
Yeah.
not love her.
He's wasting her time.
He wants to build a bitch.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's
Build a
not
bitch.
wrong to know what you want, like, out of, like, life and a relationship. That's what she wants. Why should she settle? And he does not sound like a good guy, like, at all.
The right person will have the same, like, idea about what they want
Yes.
for life.
It sucks when you like love someone like that and like you want to keep trying, but she's definitely way past the point of like you can't change anything about him. He knows where he wants, he knows what he wants, she knows what she wants, and they just don't collide. So
Right.
I think she might be a little bit scared because she says she's still young and pretty, but she has like a deadline set for things. She doesn't want to have kids too late. She doesn't want to do all this other stuff, have a family and all this too late. So I think she might be a little afraid to get out of the relationship.
yeah,
It's not even like, I don't think it's like genuinely just her like wanting it. Like, as a woman, like, you have a deadline on your body. Like, when
Yeah.
you're gonna be able to safely produce children. I don't know if that seems like the wrong word, but
And it's nothing wrong with that either, like, wanting that. Like,
yeah.
and he's just gonna constantly have her feel like she's not living up to what he's gonna keep upping it. He's gonna be like, well, I know you did this, but you have to do this for me to marry you. And like, what? Like, why does she have to keep proving herself to this man?
And that's what she said about like the ultimatums and stuff. Like, someone you love or someone that loves you wouldn't do that for you.
Yeah.
And like, the either everything she does is wife material or not wife material.
That's crazy.
Oh shit, I be snapping. Are you kidding me?
He knows, like, that's what she wants, so he's gonna, like, hurt her feelings more that she's doing something that's not wife material.
If she's
Brainwashing.
not his wife, she don't have to be wife material.
True.
He ain't even his
Exactly.
fiance.
And
she needs to move on and find someone different that can actually make her like.
expectations and
Exactly.
goals. Yeah.
If she
It'll
like
suck,
waits forever,
but-
then like
Blocked.
Staring at the wall.
yeah.
Yeah, like, cause if she spends too much, like you said, if she spends too much time waiting on this guy, she will eventually, hopefully, realize that he is not the one for her.
Yeah.
But it might be
it's
too
too
late.
late.
Mhm.
But like based on what she's seeing now, like why would she want to spend the rest of her life? Because when they start having kids, it's gonna be like not mother material.
Yeah.
Like the fuck.
Yeah, because she could eventually get married to this guy, and then she'll realize, you know, this was not the guy for me, and now she's got 3 kids, stuck in a marriage. It's like,
And she, about the religion thing, like, maybe she's from a culture that, like, divorce is not, like, a thing. Like,
Mhm.
and you pick this guy, and now you're stuck with him for the rest of it. I mean, I'm assuming, but.
I believe in the saying, believe people when they show you who they are, and he is showing you, girl, who he is. Run.
Mhm.
Find someone else. Go back to your family and do what you want to do with your life. Period.
like you already changed one of your beliefs for him. Like the moving in.
Yeah.
Already changed something for him. You're gonna continue changing yourself if you keep
That
going
feels
this
like
way.
very, like, even just the moving in itself, like, feels very, like, he's trying to see what he can get away with.
Yeah.
Like,
Manipulative.
how far will she go for me?
To prove her love to him.
'Cause
Right.
he did say he wants to be 99% sure, even though he does like love her and knows that he wants to be with her. He just wants to be
Why would you?
99% sure.
Okay, this is my views on a relationship. Dating to marry. Like, why are you just dating someone if you don't plan on marrying them?
Exactly.
Like, that should be how it always is. Like, yes, you may find some things in the relationship that cause you to be like, oh no, this is not the person I want to marry. But beginning, like, that should be the goal. Like, what do you mean you gotta be 99% sure? You should be sure.
Yeah.
It is like such a wild concept. It's crazy because we go into it dating to marry, but there's like a lot of people out there that don't do that and like just want to casually date, or they'll be in like years-long relationships and not want to get married and just keep moving from one relationship to another. I don't understand it, but I mean there are people out there. I just don't think their relationship is gonna be successful, especially if she has to keep sacrificing.
I think
Yeah.
it's just relationship advice. She
Yeah.
doesn't know what she should do. She should
Break
Leave
up with
him.
him.
Leave him.
Find someone new that can meet your requirements.
The sooner you leave him, the sooner you'll find somebody new.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Don't let your eggs dry up before you leave them, though.
Clacky. I know you're 25 and all, and pretty.
Skinny.
Sweet queen, fat ass.
That one girl, I'm skinny, I'm
And she
beautiful.
lied.
Body
She
builder.
lied.
She said, I'm
She
not
did.
skinny.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, do you remember it? But I was like, let me stop.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. If you want to see more of our videos, check the description below, and you can follow all of our other accounts on Instagram, X, and I want to say there's one other.
TikTok.
On TikTok. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.